The belly of the small turtle. We need to make 2 in total. We'll demonstrate to crochet 1 belly. Working into a magic ring, wrap the yarn around your little finger. Then bring it up to index finger. Pinch the yarn tail with your thumb and middle finger. Make a loop around your middle finger and pinch the crossover of the yarn with thumb and middle finger. Insert hook into the loop on the middle finger. Yarn round hook and put up a loop. A magic ring is formed on middle finger. In round 1, start with the chain stitch, then work 6 single crochets. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work a chain stitch first. The chain stitch serves as the beginning to raise the heights and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Yarn round hook and pull through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch. Beginners are recommended to watch tutorial videos of basic stitches first and do some practice with the practice yarn in the kits. Then work 6 single crochets. Insert the hook into the magic ring. Yarn round hook and put up a loop through the ring. Yarn round the hook and pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. That's 1 single crochet. Such a V shape on the side stands for 1 stitch. Place a marker in the first stitch, through the underneath of both loops of the V shape. Continue to work 5 more single crochets in the same way. Insert the hook into the magic ring. Yarn round hook and pull up a loop. Yarn round the hook and pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. The second single crochet is done. There are 2 V's stand for 2 single crochets. Six single crochets are done. There are 6 V's on the side. Pull the yarn tail tight to close the ring. Work 1 slip stitch in the mark stitch. Insert hook into the mark stitch, through both loops of the stitch. Yarn round hook and pull the yarn through the stitch. Then pull the first loop on hook through the original loop on the hook. That's 1 slip stitch. The slip stitch serves as the connection. It is not counted into the number of stitches. Remember to tighten up when you work the slip stitch. Pay attention to the yarn's tightness during crocheting. If we pull the yarn too tight, we can't insert the hook easily. If it's too loose, the stitch holes becomes too large, so the whole fabric will be out of shape. In rounds 2, start with 1 chain stitch, then work 6 increases. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch, yarn 1 hook, and pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. The chain stitch at the beginning is to raise the height and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Then work 6 increases. Increase means working 2 single crochets into the same stitch. First, work 1 single crochet. Place a marker in the first stitch, through the underneath of both loops of the V shape. Then work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. One increase is done. Continue to work 5 more increases. Work 2 single crochets in each stitch. Six increases are done. Work 1 slip stitch. Insert hook into the marked stitch. Yarn 1 hook and pull up a loop through the stitch. Then pull the first loop on the hook through the original loop on the hook. The slip stitch serves as the connection. It is not counted into the number of stitches. Round 2 is done.